Good morning. How is everyone today? I hear those of you that are East Coast up above Florida are cold. We're I think with 69 this morning when we checked, which is a little chillier than usual, like 90. And wherever you are, I hope that you're going to have the opportunity to enjoy your day. Today is a day that Jesus comes and speaks to us. So let's get our energy set so that we can get started. And good morning, Carol. First thing this morning, thank you. Barbara and Cavell and Chase. Yes. So let's call in Mother and Father to come and sit with us, and all the beautiful angelic kingdom and the ascended masters of the hierarchy to come and be ever present and bringing their thoughts and impressions. And we also want to be grateful to all those who are in some sort of a study about spirituality all around the universe, and welcome them to come and be here with us. But it also gives all of you the opportunity to feel that energy that might be unknown to you, and they may all be from our human world, but if not, you'll begin to become comfortable. All right. Well, we're going to talk about believing today, at least for this short period that I'm talking. I had a miracle yesterday, and I want to share it with you. And I'm sure the person it happened with won't mind. We had done her session, and she heard a horse whinny. And she lives near where there's wild horses. And so she sent me a picture. And what she saw was a horse. Well, I didn't see a horse. I'm going to show you what I saw. It is quite a large picture. Let me turn it around horizontal. And first let you see the big, if I can, horizontal picture. And then I'm going to zoom in and show you what I saw. I saw a white person, white being. And the thing, when we kept looking at it, we noticed it's on the water. It's not on the land. Definitely an angelic being. Everybody see that? So the message is it's time to believe that miracles can happen. Yeah, pretty profound, huh? So I hope when you sit within your own thoughts, let's see, more people have joined us. Marby, good morning. Christina, Shailene, good morning. It's going to be a powerful day. But the thought I want you to leave with today is believe. Things are real. Mother, Father, Jesus, Spirit, they are all around you, and you just never know when they may show themselves. The more you believe, the more it is possible. Without belief, there's no possibility. So you have to take that responsibility within yourself, you see. All right. So, believing in that's a power that's greater than you, that has the ability to help you perceive and to heal your issues. The statement in Mastermind where you learn how to set forth truths says that there's a power greater than yourself, actually greater than all of us, that has the ability to come and to help you bring resolution to issues. So that's the true message and understanding you need to have. And begin to bring it down into the root of who you are, without a doubt. As long as there is doubt, then you're not going to see angels. You're not going to have them knock on your door and give you messages, or sometimes lean over while you're sleeping to comfort you. They're very, very real. And they're all around each of you if you can bring yourself into believing. So, without further ado, let's, I do not know what Jesus is talking about today. I was busy. So let's bring him through and see what he has to say. All right, here we go. Good morning to my sisters and brothers. I welcome you here into my world as I sit within your world. There is a separation, yet not a wall. It doesn't have that density. But there is not a requirement. There is a understanding that for you to come to my world, the consciousness needs to be high enough where you can perceive it. For it is always there. You just yet perhaps have not been able to reach that level in your healing, and that's fine. It is time for evolution, to understand, to learn patience and the true meaning of truth, and embrace and comfort. So my question for you today is, how many of you find comfort in your world today, in how you live and how you walk, and how your experience around you, is it in comfort? Is there peace? And certainly in your world, harmony isn't a word used very often in that which you see around you. But understand that harmony, not only musical, but in the energetic master number of all things that creates a hum, is required. So think for a moment, each of you, and contemplate your experience of a day. And how often is there a distorted sound frequency that you have to endure, that you come across? And then in that moment, what do you choose to do? We've spoken about offering love, and yet today perhaps we're taking it yet to another level of understanding. that as long as it's not in alignment with you, there is separation. And there is a lack of communication, if you could say. So as you reach your heart out from God's love moving through your heart along with yours, there's a unification that occurs so that it can feel you and you can feel it. And it is with this energy then you bring peace into that space that you choose to walk in, live in, breathe in, speak in. So for different times and places, there's different ways to make shifts. So when I am with children, I am touched by the upliftment of light from their innocence. And yet, like all children, there are those who live a life where they are mischievous or trouble. So what I would do is send my love with a greater strength to encompass them. For any negative light simply needs to be reminded of the true light. And as you do that and enhance the color from white into pink light and bring the encompassment of love from your heart, these children too will move into being quiet, attentive, and listening versus wanting to create or needing to have attention or not knowing what to do. They will not only feel loved, but they understand they are loved. And it's a different experience for the children that lives in all of your world today. So kudos to one of you who are listening who wants to be participant and help bringing this truth into your world. No, there would be many who would follow me to help you and to make it come to fruition. For there are many children who are felt they are beyond help. And that is a limited perception in the human experience. There is no one that is beyond help. It is not believing, you see. Not believing in the capacity of the love that with union of you and Father that moves through your heart. So, yes, I will agree. It takes time. It takes willingness. And it is true that for all healing, willingness needs to be the first criteria. So I agree. These truths can be challenging to be in requirement. So let's take the word requirement away and have it be choice. Because on a deep level of their presence, there would always be that choice to be free. It's just that the little being in the human world hasn't seen it to know that it's a possibility. But then again, that is your part to sit within your presence and to offer the love of choice, the love of freedom. And in that to know that it's honor each other, to be respectful to each other. For as you are to another, so shall it be to you. And there are so many of those like you that I meet that have never even learned the concept, let alone live it. For I think if you would sit with it, the understanding of respect, and then if you offer respect, it will come back. It would eliminate a great fear that is hidden deep within many of you from other lifetimes. Yes, respect. Giving it to people who perhaps don't even know what it is, and respecting them makes them have an awakening, makes them feel that some kind of flutter is happening in the heart. And perhaps this is them, and the true them, and perhaps it feels wonderful, different than they've ever felt. For many times when I would reach out to people who people had shunned, the man that was tormented, and I began to send him light and began to quiet down and wonder where that was coming from. And as the demon was leaving his body, he began to be able to see me as I had already begun to see him. And he knew he was free, free of the torment, free of whatever being thought he could take power over that. Man was gone. So I'm here today to speak to you about the power of light you do hold if you hold it in preciousness and believing. And there are great choices you have in how you make use of this gift and who you choose, which, to be honest, should be every soul as you walk, and just be a cloud of ever undying love that moves out and about from you, and that they will feel safe. Let's think about the word safe in your world. How often, just from a family interaction, do children today feel unsafe? More than I will choose to put out into the universe. But I know you understand me. And you must ask yourself, what reflection does that have on you as the adults? There is no blame, but there is understanding the process of growth, of becoming new through a veil of forgetting, and needing to start over again by who and whomever those parents are, to begin to set precedent on how you love, on how you behave, on how you choose to respect or not. All these things that we tend to not give any credence to. And even speaking to you yourself as you were raised. And I'm grateful for each of you who have chosen your spiritual path to understand that these things are changeable with a greater love and understanding. So children today will become young adults of tomorrow and complete adults of later years. And they are the ones that will be there for you as older beings, or they will choose to not be. And what makes that difference? What stumbles into that fear deep within you? Will there be anybody? And my suggestion is, if this love and respect for others begins at a small age, where it ought to begin, but no have-tos, how the world treats each other will become very old school, for there are some things that were profound in how families live together and they cherish their older generation and family. Family meant something. Today, there's many torn families in the world, like a rip in a fabric. And you could say to me, but Jesus, we can't bring that fabric back together. Too many loose ends. And I do hear you. But what I know is, in my Father's world, all things are possible. But I do understand that yet you may not have come to this understanding. So I shall repeat myself for you. In mine and my Father's world, all things are possible. Love is the greatest healing, magical gift that is yet to be behold. And there'll be a day when that will show itself in the love that you allow to be into your energy field and touch you. For in this moment, I send the magic of that love to each of you through, in kindness, TheoSophia's heart. So let that love touch you and heal. Wherever that feeling of lack or loss is, wherever you feel not loved enough, and let it begin to teach yourself to love yourself there, as I and my father do. I cannot forget Mother. No, it is true. We are a family. You see, Father, Mother, Son. We are a family. So within your heart, you hold family. When you are willing to bring us into harmony within you. So there is a beginning. There is a possibility. There is an understanding of union that you can bring into the every cell experience of yourself. Yes, there is love. Love available yet in so many ways that the human mind can yet not conceive it. But as time moves through and younger beings have a greater awareness of light and become awakened earlier than you have, there will come changes. And as you are here with me today, you will remember this conversation and that you knew this was coming, that there would be family energetically on a level of my Father that would lie within your heart awaiting for you to be willing to let that be shared and to be given out to every soul you meet, to every experience of life upon the earth. It will be to trees and to animals, to the earth and to the sky, to the ocean, as wide as it can be. This is that healing which you look for, and I understand it is yet in the future, but it will come soon. The sooner you're prepared, the sooner it shall arrive. It is incubated within you as you call it forth to let it sit there in its freedom. For it cannot be used. If you understand in that different way, it will be shared from a loving heart, from a willingness, from a helping. So for today, let's contemplate everywhere upon this earth plane where there is known to be a great distortion. For instance, Ukraine, the lower shore of Florida, other areas over in the Eastern world. No need to name them all, just contemplate for a moment and see how different life could be if they could all know, as you and me, the great love of humanity from that love of family deep within all our hearts as Father. Let it radiate, let it be free, just as if it was from you to me. Share it with all those who are crying for help and be one that answers. Root those feet deep down into the earth and reach your heart up into the highest it can go. And Father will respond, yes, this I know. Ask for the love of Him to be within you. He and Mother and me and you. Together it will be that we will share a healing that you all will never forget as we move through the earth and around it you see, taking away doubt and criticism you see. For knowing is the word that we want to remember. Believing, living, demonstrating, becoming. So I will be quiet for a few minutes, you see, as we all diligently work together in harmony. Takes but a thought, and quickly it moves. From here we are to there you choose. And so it shall be. A new calling within your heart. You can choose or not. It doesn't matter, you see. It's what you feel your heart was given to you to be. Vieta ba kashana hete pe ha mankate tish kite pe dada la na yem nikite te pasha ha mankate ishe ala nikite pa nikyata pa kenda hapo. Nakapone kietabo. Nakapone hetabo. Allow the light to come. And it's beautiful rose pink. Let it be that which brings harmony of family, you see. You need not think, you need to feel. You need to become that which is over the hill. Run real quick, you'll see, and you shall find that it was with you all along. What is you is mine, and what is mine is yours. And you shall believe in all, you see. The light, the love, the becoming, and setting free. So allow this light to move to every cell of who you are, enriching your healing and your knowing. So take my hand and walk with me and be one who knows harmony. Be one who understands the depth of love. And most importantly, beyond yourself, the love of family. Is it simply those who live in your home, your city, your county, your state, country, or war? Is there separation that you see? Like a name would give it to be? No, no, no. Who's to say that in other lives they've all been family? And there's truly harmony in the oneness of truth, you see? So when we sit together and you take my hand, we become in the oneness of the earth and the universe, which is even grand. Feel safe and be at peace, for it is love, you see, that is eternity. So I am humbled to sit with thee, to see the growth that here can be. As I know it is so, seeing, makes it so. Magdalene, you see, the love of my heart, became and saw into harmony. Others too, there are many, you see. It is a huge family as we reach into the world and we love. So as I take a breath, I feel free. I hope you find the same. For together we have allowed love a place to be, to grow, and become. Call on me, and you can take my hand, and I will walk. And there are days we will expand. Blessings to you, my dear sweet ones, my sisters and my brothers, all one. Blessings. And you can come back in the room wherever you are. Is everybody back? All I see is non-movement. Well, we'll be grateful for Jesus coming Yes. And what a powerful message. And probably meant something different to each soul. Amazing. So, I keep thinking today's Thursday. Isn't that interesting? So tomorrow's Thursday. Does anyone have any questions? Or Christina, that was beautiful. It was. You're welcome. Very good. Now, another surprise for you is I've done an interview on CBS Radio for people of distinction. And I'm going to post it on my page, hopefully today, if not tomorrow. And they were asking me about my book. But if you're interested, you can listen. Thank you, Chase. Blessings to you. You know, it's very uplifting and meaningful for me to be able to bring him through for you. I hope it touches your heart to help you have understanding. Like I said, I had no idea what he was talking about today. This felt like taking a leisurely walk with Jesus and having him talk in such a calm voice. Thank you, that was very powerful. Many blessings. Well, let's understand he is very calm. I'm still somewhat calm from having him sit here. Oh, it's beautiful. So, any other thoughts, questions? If not, I'm going to head out and see what this glorious day brings for me. I'm putting a quest now out for angels to show themselves. Yes, and that was his true message, wasn't it? The importance of love and harmony, that somehow we don't always get reminded of it. And even within ourselves. So I guess he sees best. And apparently it was time for everybody here today. So thank you so much to everyone who comes. And I do have a card I had pulled. Let's see, after the message we got. And it is the Magician card. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. How about that? The rainbow lights even in it, the sparkles. So, confirmation. What is that up there? Oh, it's his arm. And a feather. Many things are up there. So, whatever you need, believe. And I think that would be true after today, huh? Shailene, thank you for coming. Yes, magical. Love and light. So, it's going to be up here. Barbara, there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. So, tomorrow is Thursday. It was so beautiful words. Thank you, Mother. So next week, every time someone shows up, I put your name in the bucket And at the end of the week, we'll see who gets another half hour reading, healing. Check the chakras, whatever you want. So let's all just hug ourselves for all that loving energy today. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Many blessings. Thank you, everybody.